Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you are. And welcome back to the Beta Plan as we return to Byzantium, who is on the brink of war with Yugoslavia because they do not want to listen to our demands. Trying to tell my people to take Belgrade. I don't know why I always wrongly click on that tool. There we go. If you could conquer like this, please. I don't think Yugoslavia will fall very quickly, because Yugoslavia has 60% unity, and I don't know all the victory points. 15 for that, 1 for that, 5 for this, 1 for that. Actually, if we... Oh, no, 2 times 3, that's 6 already. That's 7. That's 12, and this together is 15. Oh no, actually when we get those two, we might just have won the war. But we aren't fascist yet, which is the big issue here. So I'm not sure how are we already, and what are we complaining all about? Equipment to be delivered, I guess? Or, no, we're still planning the attack. Large river crossing and divisions are still preparing. Okay, we'll wait a little bit before we attack. When is our claim over? I don't know. I think they are permanent, apparently. Because normally if you don't attack immediately, things can go wrong. I'm a little curious about that. Oh, and they are putting men on the border. Attack now! Actually, no, because we haven't declared war yet. Because now their organization is low. This is a good moment to attack. Otherwise it will take a lot longer. Then again, on the other hand, hold on. We still have them preparing, and we are not fascist yet. If we went fascist already, it would be good. By the way, our national focus, yes, now going for research and industry, because I don't want to grow too fast. Otherwise, we may get in a bit of a pickle. Despite the fact that this will not become cores, apparently, I do want these Montenegro and Macedonia for myself, and I will take Morava, apparently. The rest I do want to, make as a little puppet. What is Italy going for? Industrial effort. Alright, very good to know. And I don't know, have they already taken Triumph? In Africa, they should gain base unity if they did that, which it leads to the Macedonian unity. They have not taken that yet, so that's good for us. They have not yet gone down the line in order to claim Macedonia. And let's look at Spain. Well, it seems like National Spain is doing a lot better than... actually, I mean, Republican Spain is doing a lot better than National Spain. I have seen it flip both ways. I really have. One can win, the other can win. I have not... I haven't seen myself saying, oh, that one always wins, or that one always wins. By the way, have we now, or haven't we, fulfilled our inter-war bomber needs? Production. Why do I keep misclicking? Yes, we have fulfilled it. Cancel this order and build more infantry troops, infantry equipment. Let's look at the airport. You can join the one that is... Why did that cancel the assignment? I don't know. Air superiority. Alright, thank you very much. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And sorry that the last episode was a wee bit long for my doing, but, well, it was an important episode. You know what? I could also put this entire army over there. I'm not going to do the entire army, but I'm going to trim it down. I am going to bring in these very experienced mountaineer units. I think that is quite good. And we haven't done any training because our manpower is way too low. There you go. Join that front. That definitely means that we're going to wait a wee little bit with the attack. Helps us also get a little bit more fascism. Currently have 29% and non-aligned is 49. Yeesh. But I think as soon as 30 to 35% you can already get coups. Which is the way we have gone. And not with the... support from the people. By the way, we are a non-aligned country that has actually elections. Some non-aligned countries do not have elections. Don't believe me? Well, let's look at our end. Which will be fun anyways, but yeah, they don't have any elections. And they have not yet gone fascist, with the maker of the mod said this what they generally tend to do. And well, tension is already going down a bit in the world. People already starting to accept that this belongs to Byzantium. I wonder if we actually can release the nation and if it will then be... If it will then also be automatically considered a puppet of ours. I've never done that before. Should consider that. So how is it with the plan? It's only a large river crossing. Alright. Let's attack before Yugoslavia becomes stronger. They are already pretty big. And we have trust in our battle plan now, so let's do it. And the air zone over here, I think, is not the Eastern Balkans, but yeah, the Western Balkans. So your missions are all over the Western Balkans. Give us that nice air support and air superiority, please. And there are their planes, so yes, we definitely have some opposition, and there they immediately go. We have got some things going down, unfortunately. Oh, there went down a plane. Was it ours or theirs? I don't know. Ooh! They pushed out, actually. Ouch! They pushed against us. That was unexpected. Tank, if you could just go like that. Yeah, that wouldn't does us better for that battle. And for the rest, yeah, this is being attacked from 3 sides. That's pretty good. We really want to this. You know what? What I should do is I should have taken a different battle plan. Just say this first and not spread the army so wide. In fact, I'm going to change that order, which is a bit dumb because it, well, modifies our planning bonus. But first, make the battle line like this. Don't go too far. Don't make it too widespread, is what I would like to tell my troops. And there goes down another plane. I think that was one of ours, is the way I saw it. I think it came from Sofia. There it is. There we are attacking now from multiple sides. Let's see if we can do something dangerous. Oh, no, unfortunately, we got a little bit blocked. What I'm trying to do is cut people off. If they get cut off from their supply lines, they don't fight as well. In fact, they fight horribly if they get cut off from supply. They suffer all kinds of attrition and what have you not. But we have punched through the line there. And if you are not in this battle, then you can move in here. And look at those planes getting downed. Ah, the tank was trying to move in, trying to cut us off, but we said no to that, and we are immediately moving into again to attack that. And this is something I do manually, but getting Skopje here would be pretty good, I think. Perfect, and they are defending. That's actually only good because I didn't want this unit to move yet. And there we've gone with mechanic, and now if we push in here, we should cut them off. It is dangerous because we will not be defending Skopje, but, well, can't have everything. Voila, let's go with construction effort. You, however, are going to move immediately into there. Because you are not fighting in the battle anyways, and why are we not attacking from the north? Is also a question that I have. Oh, yes, battle! And now, voila, you can immediately see the attrition tick starts to hit because they have no supplies. And no supplies is kind of a bad thing when your units are trying to fight for you. You can stop that movement. I told you to stop that movement. Stop that movement. I would love you to stop that movement. I hate it when... Oh, Italy just won off Ethiopia, and strangely enough, that peace treaty, I know, decreases the world tension for some reason. But alright, well, we have caught off quite some Yugoslavian troops over here. That is very good for our war. They are caught behind enemy lines, as they call it. Well, look at the attrition that they are suffering. Which is why I manually made that push, as I noticed that it was possible, and thus I wanted to do it. I'm not going to attack here for a while. I'm just gonna wait until they suffer enough attrition and are no longer capable of fighting back. What I am going to do is move these troops up here, manually, because I want to attack this province. No. Look, stop that. Hold on. And attack. Thank you. Also attack with the tank and attack with this unit. Thank you. Because if we have this province, we don't need to guard. Oh, actually no, it only guards us away from one, but it's still a good. It's 1-for-1 province gain that we don't need to defend, so that's pretty good. And yeah, we could leave this army just sitting there, and not destroying it won't do anything for our war score, but it is still good to probably take them out a little later. Ooh. All of these fighters are dead. That is really bad. I'll give that in. That is really bad for us. Let's get away from consumer economy and let's go to war economy. I don't want total mobilization because the recruitable population goes down. I really want war economy. We can now do it. Perfect. And thus we will become way more efficient with our things. And no air mission. What? How can you not have an air mission? I don't get that. You don't have an air. Just remove the wing because it's entirely destroyed. 59 planes destroyed in this war. Yowza! That is a really bad war for Byzantium. We lost 1/3 of our planes. Which planes were that? You know, I want you to stop with your thing. The one that tried to get air superiority. The one that did the dogfighting. Alright, that's kind of bad. That means that the enemy now has indeed air superiority as we stopped with putting our fighters in there. Well, that will slow down the war significantly, that is for sure. And, well, I think it is time that we start killing these guys because we need more troops in the north front line, I noticed. There we go. Normally I like to wait a little longer, but this battle is going terribly. And thus I want some help here. We are barely winning this. Oh, and they are for a short moment helping out over here. Okay, that's fine. As we are killing these dudes. Yeah, this will be a long war, so it seems. Oh, we're already starting to lose this battle. I'm glad I sent these guys in. And there we... Fascist Assault Division form. Fascist Assault Divisions form. The political and the martial have always been intertwined in fascism. Intertwined in fascism. No, intertwined. I said it correctly in the first... Sorry. In parallel with its growing political movement, fascist parties have begun to form paramilitary organizations to protect against both internal and external threats. The internal threats being their political opponents. Although many people find this development worrying, the wave of militaristic war has led to an increased amount of volunteers joining our armed forces. The political leaders of the movement have pointed out that their opponents have reason to be afraid. Having the armor permitted on several levels by so explicitly political elements, the enemies of Byzantium and the enemies of fascism will begin to look very much alike. And we gain 5% popularity for fascism and national spirit, which grants us national unity minus 5%, but recruitable population plus 0.2, and daily fascist support is growing. And there comes the coup d'etat. D'etat, I think it is. Some will say they saw it coming. Both those who warned against the dangers of fascism and those who extolled it as the savior of Byzantium have found their prophecies made reality today, as the military in Constantinople overthrew the Metox-led government and seized power. Ioannis Metaxas is missing, rumored to have gone into exile, and the coup has been met with little initial resistance. The new Byzantine leadership has no plans to allow resistance to grow either. Martial law has been declared, and with the changes that are on the way, whatever comes after is unlikely to be very different. A strong state is needed to protect the people from themselves. Alright, pause. And we have this new awesome flag, and unfortunately a very generic portrait, but alright. And we have also gained some political power unity, but our national unity, I thought it took a hit, but apparently the coup already cancelled out that. And we are now fascist. That is perfect in line with what we wanted to do. Alright, let our armies group up a little bit, and that means that we indeed can continue this war and, well, possibly, well, pop it in a lot of Yugoslavia. I think it is time that we actually manually start the counterattack. With the tanks, not with that unit. Thank you. Because if we manage to counter, it's time to push up a little bit if we can. There we go. And the army is now redesigning itself as I have changed the front, which is pretty good. Once we have, well, finished up with this massive attack. Actually, regarding attacks, could you go just attack this with the three of you, because that would be the same province to defend more or less. And expanding our territory would be good. If we can move up the line now a wee little bit, that's good. Now you see this guy hopping up and down, this is training, this is making this unit more trained and giving the enemy some experience points, but we're gaining the experience points by being at war and fighting. Of course, this is also tanking our manpower, but well, thanks to being fascist, we actually gained a bit of manpower during all that turbulent times. Let us get some extra research done. It's 1936 still. Let us get the radio, and let us get motorized. As I do want field hospitals. I kind of like field hospitals. Actually, I am going a little too fast, I think. We also have some bonuses for these, but that's a little bit too far ahead. That's because we have that bonus because we research into construction. We also could go into artillery. We have actually already a better light tank. And here you see, by the way, another one of those pictures of the Great War Tank, which is the advantage of, well, some of the things I've taken. I might just go for the light tank too, actually. That might be fun. So also considering our support equipment, let's do that actually, because that is way behind its current supposed needed level. And there you see a lot of troops from Yugoslavia. Yeah, but we are almost done with what we wanted to do, and there we are attacking now the side as we wanted. Actually, you know what? Can one of you also try and see if you can attack this with rather ease? Seems like it. And then Skopje, considering you are not under attack anymore and this unit is rather weak, attack it from two sides and we should have this in the bag. In fact, I think you can also attack from this jet to do triple attack on this province. And then Skopje will lie nicely defended behind our border. This looks like a good day for Byzantium. Yeah, you may try and attack this, but this is already one boy. This province is ours. And our army is our grant. Time to put in a new offensive line, because we reached the offensive line that we wanted to reach. We want you to push for Belgrade. And once again, we don't want the offensive line to become too big. So, like that. In fact, we don't need you to cross this river. How does then the offensive... That looks really, really weird. That I did not plan entirely correctly. Just... yeah, like that. Perfect. Let them give them some time to prepare. Currently they are really... they're not in position. We have not prepared enough. We have a large river crossing penalty. More or less, this plan is currently not something we want to execute. Let us look at our production before we go and end the video. We need more tanks. We're still building them. We're building that. We're still building artillery. We cannot spare any factories towards the making of the aircrafts. Well, we will do that later. But for now, Byzantium is growing. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.